Recording.
Hi, I'm JC Boyce. My movement is gait analysis. So we're going to have it demonstrated here by Matthew. So he is currently suffering from an ATFL sprain, and he is walking with his right, which is his involved hip, externally rotated. He is avoiding ankle dorsiflexion primarily to avoid excess motion in the joint and to protect that ligament. Obviously, this is unskilled gait. If we were looking to correct this gait in physical therapy, the first thing we would do is ice the joint, and then we could do like friction and ultrasound to correct the built-up scar tissue of the sprained ligament. Okay, come back over here. Come right here. So corrective exercise, what we would first want to do is line everything up so it's in a straight plane motion. So we would bring the feet and legs as close in together as they can be. So go ahead and bring your feet close together. And the first thing we would do is just start working into a mini squat, just to start inching the ankle into dorsiflexion, slowly correcting the externally rotated hip by putting everything together. So we could do like a set of 10 mini squats, slowly progressing into more and more ankle dorsiflexion. Once those are completed, we could then progress into double-limbed calf raises, which would be moving the ankle into plantar flexion. So we're moving the ankle into more extreme dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, and allowing that ligament to glide a little bit more smoothly than it has been. Up and down. We could then progress, if that's too easy, into a double-limbed calf raise along with mini squat. So we're just slowly but surely increasing the amount of work that the ligament has to do, along with strengthening all of the supporting muscles that are used throughout the gait process, giving control, proprioception, balance activities while you're doing this also. So once those are good, you could then progress to a staggered stance exercise like a mini lunge, where you would have your involved leg forward and just slowly lunging down and up. Here you're going to be working on quads, you're going to be working on glutes, and controlled motion in a slightly less stable plane as before when we had the feet together. Still correcting that original hip external rotation by bringing everything back into that straight plane. And then we would switch sides, having the involved leg back, forcing that limb to do the most work because your body weight is directly over the back limb. And this is really emphasizing terminal stance portion of gait and the toe rocker. So you're really, really targeting those segments of gait. And balance. Okay, go ahead and relax. So once those are all easy, we could progress even to a Romberg stance mini squat, which is really challenging balance, really targets VMO contraction as well. Forcing, once again, the extremes of the motion, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, in order to get him to stop doing a externally rotated hip, getting more of a terminal stance and pre-swing. Good. Go ahead and relax. Once those are simple, we could then progress to single limb support exercises, which is really going to target all of our stance phases of gait when we're in single limb support. So we could do a single limb supported mini squat. That's okay. Take a break. You're good. So with all of the straight plane motions, we're really avoiding the external rotation of the hip. We're increasing dorsiflexion, plantar flexion that he was avoiding originally in Gait. And then everything, of course, is targeting quad extension and hamstring control, which are all important muscle groups when you're performing Gait. So if we could just have you demonstrate a more correct and skilled portion of Gait where everything is in a straight line, heel first contact, good loading response, terminal stance is now being achieved along with the toe rocker. And hopefully it's slightly more pain-free than it was originally. So that is how you would progress from an unskilled performer of Gait to a skilled performer of Gait. And that's it.